So for starters, Coach, thank you so much for joining me on another segment of Before the Lights, kind of just the calm before the storm, and I heard the Chapel Hill crowd gets pretty rowdy, so this is a nice little quietness.
Oh yeah. I appreciate you having me first and foremost, but yeah, it gets crazy on Friday nights. There's a lot of coaches from the stands. The expectations here are unbelievable and very, very high, and anytime we don't execute or do the things that they expect us to do on the field, it's yeah, they let us know.
Coach, we wanted to get to know you a little bit more. You said that you've been the head coach / athletic director for 6 years at Chapel Hill. Talk to me about some of the ups and downs that you have faced, and how has it been all around?
Not a lot of kids were excited about playing football, so we had to go in the halls and recruit kids to come out and play. So that first year was kind of a learning experience, a lot of growing pains, and then COVID hit that spring, so we had to deal with COVID. A bunch of highs and lows, but it's like we tell the kids all the time, you know, you can't get too high with the highs and you can't get too low with the lows, and you got to kind of try to stay in that middle realm of it.
And Coach, you guys have also been making some big improvements to you all's campus. You all got the new Bulldog Stadium, as well as with this whole construction unit that's going on. So go ahead and tell us what is happening over there.
You know, Chapel Hill is growing, and we're updating our facilities, which is exciting. We got the brand new $1 million scoreboard. I don't know if it's $1 million, you know, don't quote me on that, but it's nice and expensive. You know, last year we got the brand new turf. We got an indoor going up right here. It's growing, and we're finally catching up to the Joneses, you could say, with our facilities, which just is going to help us. It's going to help us. We're not going to miss a practice or a workout because of weather when we get the indoor, and it just builds pride in your kids, you know, to have nice things. You know, they go to these other places and play games and see these nice things and wonder why they don't have them. They're about to have them too.
Y'all are going to be playing the 9-time state champions, and you know, don't sleep on them the same way nobody can sleep on you guys. So what have you been preaching to your guys?
You know, we like to tell our kids they got us. You know, we're on their schedule too, and we're circled on their schedule, just like, you know, Kilgore and Carthage and Pine Tree and Gilmer and all the guys that we're having to play. You know, we've talked about it before, our schedule being like the little SEC. But you know, Carthage is a very, very, very good football team, and Coach Riordan has won a lot of football games and a lot of state championships. So you know, it's like I told some of our kids Friday night. You know, we're not just going to show up and blow everybody out. We got to get, you know, used to being in a dogfight.